The Culture, with Seven Mitchell, Battle Rap Debate Podcast, on T7M Radio.
Yo, how you feeling today, brother?
I'm good. I'm here. I'm blessed.
I hope
What
you
more
ain't
can I
on.
ask for?
I can ask for some respect. That's what I could ask for.
Yo, you with the antics already, I see.
No. Jeez, me Christmas. Salute to my homie Grail, man.
Salute to you, bro.
You already know. Well, let's do what we came to do, man. T7M Radio. This is The Culture. Let's get into Smack Volume 2, man. We got John the Don versus RUM NITTY. John is back on the URL. He making a small room appearance. Locked in versus RUM NITTY. Someone I have to admit that I've gained a level of respect for. 2017, I really didn't hold RUM NITTY high as far as my expectations, but he proved to do his thing. Sue Surf seemed to be wanting to challenge him, and some of the streets feel like this is a warm-up for Surf in regards to NITTY and John. Like John isn't worth this. Like he's just a sparring partner, so to speak. What's your thoughts on this matchup, Grail? Who you got winning? Talk to me.
When the matchup was announced, I ain't even gonna hold you. Not excited. Didn't get even a tad bit excited.
What?
Nah. It didn't enjoy that type of effect on me.
Wait a minute. Here we go. Not even 5 minutes in the show. So do we have a problem with John's return, or do we have a problem with his opponent on his return?
I don't got no problem with John return. It's just that John versus RUM NITTY. Nah.
Come on, brother.
Nah.
What's wrong with this matchup? I think this is fire. We argue that RUM NITTY has one of the best pen games in battle rap right now?
I'm not even going to debate that with you. RUM NITTY been fire for a long time.
And John's is not to be played with either.
John, like he said, like, I think he really is like the Tim Duncan of this shit too. Like, he knows exactly what to do to win.
So I'm just finding it hard to believe that you are not really feeling the energy behind this matchup. You got the return from John. I feel like that will warrant him having a little bit to prove. Then you got RUM NITTY, who, like I said, expectations really has been high. You know, he's raised the bar since his performances last year for the most part. Yeah. You got Surf calling him out. I think both of these guys are going to give it their all. And in a small room, I think it's going to be crazy.
You know what it is? Maybe because I was probably looking forward to RUM NITTY and Surf, and I'd rather have seen John against New Jersey Twerk in a small room rather than this matchup.
Wow. Now, I like John and Twerk in the small room. That'll be dope. That would be dope. But you would have Surf, first battle would be versus RUM NITTY?
Yeah. Get Surf warmed up for this move thing.
To lose? What do you mean? What do he need to get warmed up to lose the Murder Mook for?
Yo, listen. Why do we always do this with this Surf and Mook?
We're not going to do that. We're going to stick to the script. We're not going to. You're right.
Surf will smoke Jonathan. Stop
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Mook will not lose the Surf. But man, getting back to the get back. John, RUM NITTY. Okay. So, I mean, this is one of the few matches where we got two artists that's never battled before. I mean, I'm tripping off of you not being excited off of this. So, at least tell me who you predict to prevail March 31st.
I got the Gunlock King, 2-1.
Wow. This is ridiculous. This is really ridiculous because I'm thinking that you have a problem with RUM NITTY.
Nah, definitely not. He one of my favorites. Skip the PGs too, but we ain't gonna talk about that either.
But lo and behold, you pick him to beat John the Don.
Yeah.
You should be drug tested, man.
Immediately.
You should be drug tested. Well, I don't know. I take that back because I've been betting against Rum Nitty and he's been making me look crazy.
Yeah.
John is special though, man.
He is. I can't lie.
When have the last time we seen John clearly lose a battle?
Damn. I can't even recall.
Maybe Tay-Rock?
Tay-Rock and John debatable.
Come on. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. You definitely should be drug tested. But, you need to stop disrespecting Tay-Rock like this, man. Seriously. These last couple of weeks have just been way out of bounds.
Way out of pocket.
Absolutely, man. Jesus Christ. But, John, I like John in this battle versus Rum Nitty.
Clear win or edge?
Clear.
Oh, see, now we out of pocket.
Clear.
Now we out of pocket.
Would I be out of pocket if I say he's going to win all 3 rounds against Rum Nitty?
Absolutely. Foul.
Well, save the files. Save the files, damn it. I got John 3-0 over Rum Nitty.
I'm talking foul like Rasheed Wallace right now.
Yeah, technical foul. Suspend me from the game. I'm Draymond Green right now. But no, in all reality, man, Rum Nitty could definitely win this battle.
Yeah.
He definitely has the talent, the skill set. He's seasoned. I'm not saying he'd get 3-0 because he's a bum. He's not, But when I look at those two one-on-one, I'm not quite sure what the hell Rum Nitty can say to win a round versus John if John don't drop the ball. I don't know. I mean, he could cook up some shit. Talk about bullpen. Talk about John leaving.
Yeah. I think John's more well-rounded than Rum Nitty.
Well, that's where I'm at. So how can you be so disrespectful and say John is more well-rounded, but you got Rum Nitty? Sometimes
being well-rounded don't mean you will take the battle.
Well, sometimes you should say no to drugs. How about that? Let's reach out to the streets, man. We got Brooklyn in the building. Talk to us. We got Rum Nitty versus John and Don going down March 31st, Smack Volume 2. Brooklyn, who you got in this battle and why?
I got John 2-1.
Oh, here you go with your antics.
Talk,
Brooklyn. Let me tell you why I got John 2-1.
Here you go with this bullshit.
John does good against punchers, and that's what Rum Nitty is. He's a puncher. He faced Big B Magic in his prime. He just beat Big K.
Chilla Jones.
John hardly loses. The last time I seen John clearly lost a battle was against K. Shine and Averb. He hardly loses. He always wins. And you know what? You know what I like about John? John loves to be the underdog. Every time people say he's going to lose, he beats the opponent.
Let me ask you this,
and
Brooklyn.
Also too, he's more versatile than Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty just punches.
Let me ask you this, Brooklyn. Do you feel like this return for John, the name Rum Nitty, this is a perfect matchup for him in the small room? Are you good with the matchup?
Yeah, I love the matchup. I think it's a good matchup. And also too, this is why I know John wants to smoke. He's battling Rum Nitty where Rum Nitty is more comfortable. Because if it was a big stage, there's no way Rum Nitty is gonna beat John. But he's battling Rum Nitty in a small room, so he wants that smoke. He wants to test his pen against one of the best pens in battle rap.
Now, John to me is a better performer than lyricist. He is nice. I mean, he got some bars, but his performance is great.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I am a little concerned with that in a small room. I mean, Twerk didn't have a problem with that versus JC, just to throw that out there, but
I don't know why I don't even know why you mentioned that. I don't get it.
I'm just saying.
Shots fired.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Am I being disrespectful by saying that Rum Nitty wouldn't win a round versus John in March?
Yeah, you would, because like what I saw Rum Nitty do against Iron Solomon, who's also a well-rounded battler. He won a round against Iron Solomon.
Okay. But see, John is different. And shout out to Iron Solomon, but John is different.
Yeah, he is. He's probably one of the greatest. He's probably one of the greatest strategists in battle rap history. He's a great strategist.
Yo, both of y'all out of your mind. Gunline King.
Nah, bro. He can't just punch with Judge and beat him. That's not gonna work.
We'll see. It's a small room. It's a small room. It ain't Irving Paz or Webster Hall.
John knows about the small room because don't you remember him versus B Magic? Him versus Bill Collector? He knows the small room too.
But those were like, come on, man. Those were like 5, 6, 7 years ago, Brooklyn. I
hear you, but this is what I'm saying. John loves when people say he's gonna lose. He loves it. He loves it.
I do agree.
He loves it.
I do agree. I think John thrives off of that hate. I think he thrives off of that energy. And now that the streets are feeling like this is a warm-up battle for Sue Surf as far as Rum Nitty go, I think John is looking from the outside in like, wait a minute.
And whoever wins this battle, they should battle Sue Surf next.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's
ridiculous.
If John beats Rum Nitty, why should he battle Surf next?
Because why wouldn't he battle Surf? Like why wouldn't he? They've been talking trash for years.
I like the battle. Don't get me wrong, but don't y'all think that Surf's first battle back should have some type of storyline behind it?
With him smoking Mook.
Talk.
Unbelievable. Yo, Sue Surf will not beat Mook. I don't know where y'all going with this.
Mook can't rap with Surf. All he could do is just do an angle.
Don't have to rap with Surf.
Yes,
you still want to be rich?
Wow. Well, like I said, man, I'm going with John. I'll show some respect. I respect your guys' opinion. Y'all kind of broke some things down. The Iron Solomon battle, I was impressed with, even though I wasn't thinking. So I'll give him a round. But clearly, Grail, John will beat Rum Nitty March 31st, Smack Volume 2.
I think it's going to be a good battle.
It's going to be a pretty dope battle. Absolutely. Grail being very disrespectful.
No. Old man laugh inserted right here.
Wow. All right. Well, that's how it's going down. People, drop those comments below. Let us know who y'all think going to win this dope battle going down March 31st. John the Don versus the homie. I don't know, man. Rum Nitty, man. He proved me wrong a lot last year, bro. I'm not even going to hold you.
Some of the best small room battles on URL since he got there.
Well, we're going to see. I'm sticking to my guns, though. I'm going with John 2-1 over Rum Nitty. But I think you're being very ridiculous, like this battle is not fire. I think we got Black Sheep News in the building.
Yo.
What up?
Black Sheep Gang.
Hey, Black Sheep Gang, how y'all brothers doing, man?
Oh, salute, G. We coolin'. You already know.
That's what it is. My niggas, man. I see them niggas put the Reverend out the business.
Oh,
man.
we get ready to talk about it. You came in great time.
Perfect time.
Before we do, though, let me get your thoughts, man. March 31st, Smack Volume 2, John versus Rum Nitty. Black Sheep, what's your thoughts on that?
Yo, listen, like, John is the crazy underdog going into this battle, right? Nitty, the word is Nitty's going to get Sue Surf. John want to battle Sue Surf. I see John winning this battle convincingly in fine fashion and stifling that Surf battle and take the battle from Nitty. John's going to be battling Surf, man.
Wow. That's what Brooklyn just said. Now, you are a big-time supporter of Surf. Are you good with a John versus Surf or Surf versus Nitty battle?
I mean, I'd rather see Surf and Nitty than Surf and John, but John want to prove something, so I watch both of them, though, man. Tell you the truth, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Salute to my bro, 7 Mitchell, T7M Radio. You now tuned in with your boy Nun from the Hunger Games, North Carolina. Y'all go hit that subscribe button, man. You know what time it is, T7M Radio.